Hi guys, welcome to the video on normalization. I'll try to explain normalization in a very easy way so that you understand everything. Your score, your percentile in the examination depends on two things. A, how you perform in the exam, obviously, that's the main thing. Second thing is how other people have performed in the exam as well. That's where the problem starts. Fine. I've seen every year in various exam, I was expecting a very good percentile of 99, but I got 93. I was expecting 95 percentile, I got 83. I was expecting 85 percentile, I got 55 percentile. Fine. So this is happening to everyone around you. This happened to CAT this year. Every year, it's happened to all the exams. CAT verbal percentiles were screwed up because of this thing. Fine. And this happened to CET as well. This happens almost every exam which contains different lots because you have to normalize. Alright. Fine. So normalization is basically whenever there are multiple days. For example, one exam is happening over 4 days. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Or slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, slot 4. So how will I know who is a topper across all the slots? How to find the percentile? Fine, because the level of difficulty is going to change. Fine. So let's take an example of Maharashtra CET. What happened to the people last year? Because that's a classic example which everyone should know. Fine. So let's talk about day 1. What happened at day 1? On an average, the level of difficulty of the paper, it's a 200 mark paper. So average cutoff for Jamnal Bajaj for the top college is around 145. Fine. So day 1 slot 1 paper was very easy. There were 4 lots, lot 1, lot 2, lot 3, lot 4. Day 1 slot 1 paper was a very easy paper. Historically, we have never seen a paper which was that easy. One of the questions was find the spelling of cabbage. Spelling. And they were given you 4 options. Alright, very easy paper. Cutoff went up to 170. Average score was around 170. People were very happy, going bonkers. Now day 2 lot wala obviously will call his friend who had paper on day 1 how to prepare. And he was like, "Arey bindas, chill mar ke jao, you go and score, you will score very good. Paper was very easy. Sir, बोला सा cutoff is 145. Arey I attempted 180, मैं तो जे भी जा रहा हूँ. So I am obviously expecting a very good score. Fine. And what happened? The day 1, day 2 paper was not that easy. Day 2 paper become tough. For example, average score was around 145. And that's where the problem started. Now this guy came home after the exam and started shouting on day 1. अरे तूने बोला पेपर बहुत easy आने वाला है, पेपर तो बहुत tough आ गया. यार उसकी गलती क्या है यार? You asked him for his feedback, so he gave you his feedback. Why you started fighting with each other? And trust me, this happened last year. Alright, day 2 was expecting again same paper because they are going to strategize according to what happened on day 1. So again they were expecting easy paper, they got a more difficult paper. For example, average went down to 140. Last day, most difficult paper, average 135. And for the next 3 days, Facebook was jammed with all kind of comments. If one of these guys posted, sir, my attempt is around 190, which college I can expect? All these people started shouting माँ बहन की गालियाँ on Facebook. साले हमारा attempt 135 नहीं जा रहा है, you're talking about 190. This is not done. Everything is bad. So all these day 2 people and day lot 2, lot 3, 4 people were shouting and cribbing their luck why they got a tough paper and they got an easy paper. Fine. This is where the normalization come into picture. Fine. CET का result आया. People sued CET, केस कर दिया, स्टे ऑर्डर लेके आया. CET MBA process was stopped for 2 weeks. Why? Because DT normalization happened. Now for example 170, 150 normalization in layman language like average. यार इसकी गलती क्या है कि पेपर इजी आ गया एंड इसकी गलती क्या है कि पेपर टफ आ गया. सो एवरीवन शुड गेट इक्वल चांस. नाउ व्हाट DT थिंक्स और व्हाट हाउ normalization works is topper of every lot have a same IQ level. Fine. For example, topper has got 170 marks, topper has got 140 marks. So both of them have a same IQ level. So 170 is equal to 140. So what they do, they take an average out. Let's say average come out to be around 150. Fine. Now what happened last year? All these 170 wala, their marks got reduced by 20 marks. Fine. Up to the level, one of my students was expecting 145. She got 109. A reduction of 36 marks. Talk to any of her friends who have taken the exam last year CET. This happened. Same thing happened in CAT this year, that everyone was expecting a very good percentile in verbal, and their verbal percentile got screwed up because they were not prepared. Because of the because of the normalization. Fine. So you have to be prepared for that. And adding to the chaos was day 4 wala people got increased their marks by almost 15 marks. These guys increased their marks by 10 marks. These guys got extra marks, 5 marks. And adding to the chaos, what DT told you that your marks have been reduced by 30 marks, 40 marks, and these guys got the score increased by 10 marks, 20 marks. And that led to a big chaos. केस करने वाले कौन थे? Day 1 वाले, who were expecting, who had a very easy paper. Fine. So in case you get a very easy paper, so be prepared, तुम्हारे marks कम होने वाले हैं. If you get a tough paper, so don't worry, your marks will be increased. But you have to score something at least. Fine. ऐसा ना हो इतना कम score आ गया that normalization is not helping you at all. Alright. Are you getting the bigger picture about normalization? Fine. Alright, so now let's talk about what can happen this year. Suppose this year exam is happening over 3 slots. Fine. It might become ulta as well. Day 1 paper was very, very tough. Average score 140. Don't worry. If day 2 paper is easy, you will get extra marks. If the every year paper is same, then there is no problem. Then everyone will be able to score same marks. Fine. And they got 145 and they got 160 average score. So don't worry. All these guys, your score will be reduced. So in the examination hall, if you are finding a paper to be very, very easy, you have to over attempt. You have to run faster because your scores are going to be reduced. So the typical cutoff of 145 for Jamnal Bajaj will not work here now. Fine, 145 is a thumb rule. Alright, so we have to over attempt. If your paper is tough, so you have to make sure that you attempt good. Fine, attempt okay. Don't worry, don't panic because your scores are going to be increased. Are you getting the picture? Fine. That's the problem with the normalization. So your final percentile is dependent on how you have performed and how other people in your group have performed and how was the paper level of difficulty in the other groups as well. This is where the main chaos starts. Alright. So this video is not to panic you but to warn you that you have to be prepared for that. Don't get overexcited if your paper is very, very easy. Fine, because your marks will be reduced. And trust me, CET is one exam where they tell you your marks, this is your marks. Otherwise, CAT don't even tell you what was your raw score. They tell you a normalized score, which is a fake score kind of thing. NMAT, CAT, all of them will tell you a fake score. Fake means it's not fake, it's a normalized score. CET will tell you both the score, raw score and normalized score. And that's where we can find out how much is the increase or decrease. Alright. So if you have any more doubt regarding the CET paper, you can ping me on Facebook. So my link is facebook.com/ravgun, RAVGUN. Or just search on Facebook for Rav Singh, RAV, Rav Singh, that's my name. Fine. Alright. Alright, so please see more videos on CET which you can browse on YouTube. Or if you want more details, you can go to our site cetking.com. if you're planning to join our program, or call us on 959 444 1448. Alright, all the best. Thank you.